Hello，大家好。
Hey, this Asian woman's taking requests now, apparently. Someone called Yum Chuckit requested some Mapo Tofu, which is a famous tofu dish from Sichuan, China. So, let's do that. Actually, in China we call it Mapo Tofu. You're gonna need some tofu, which is actually tofu. It's just tofu. It's really soft tofu. Get some mince as well, tiny bit of mince. Just that's the smallest bit of mince. Where are you gonna get mince that small? You can't buy it that small, can you? Your butcher will think you're a weirdo. What are you gonna do with that little bit of mince? Anyway, cut your tofu into small cubes. She's using a butter knife. That's just a demonstration of how soft this tofu is. If you can't find soft tofu like this, but you're desperate to try this recipe, then you can make it. There's plenty of tofu recipes on the internet, and usually homemade tofu is nice and soft like that. Chop up the regular ingredients that's always in Sichuan food. You got some garlic, some spring onions, some ginger, Sichuan pepper and chili. Cut those fine. Cut everything quite finely, okay? That's a clever way to chop garlic, isn't it? There is some ginger, which you almost can't cut through because this knife is not sharp at all, and it's kind of driving me crazy just watching it. I edited out her grunting. She's like, "Ugh," like a tennis player doing a serve. Look at this. She can hardly get through the chili. These are not extra hard chilies. There once was a man from Yum Chuckit. Recipes for Mapo Tofu say add some soybean paste. Instead of soybean paste, we usually add chili sauce that already has soybean paste in it. So this is one possible brand that you might be able to find. Yes, there's no earthquake. She's holding the camera and filming herself. And here's another brand, which is, no, it's the same one. She's just put it down and picked it back up. She's filming this all by herself. Isn't that nice? This is a more popular brand. It's called laoganma. You can ask for it. It's old what are you doing sauce. That's what I call it anyway. This is pretty popular. You'll be able to find this in your Asian supermarket. Take your giant oil bottle and put a little bit of oil in the wok. In China, this counts as a little bit of oil. And reduce the flame so it's quite small. And add your Sichuan peppers. This will put the pepper flavor all through the oil. To be honest, in this recipe, you probably want powder, Sichuan pepper powder. Probably want Sichuan pepper powder because that way you're not chomping on big chunks of Sichuan peppers and spitting them on the floor or the table. But if you want the authentic Chinese dining experience, then you can go nuts. Okay, the next thing we're going to add the mince. Break that up a little bit. You don't really want it too small or else it'll be hard to pick up, won't it? So just mix it around a little bit. Interesting story about Mapo Tofu. The origin story goes like this. There was an old woman that lived in the hills of Sichuan, and she was feeling very creative one day, so she put the same damn spices that everyone puts in everything else and added it to tofu. Everyone was amazed and it became a famous dish all throughout China. Anyway, add in your tofu. That's probably a true story, right? I mean, it's not so far-fetched to believe that an old woman made some food. You know, some people say, oh, I don't like tofu because I'm a big manly man and I like meat and I'm a big meat eater. Well, there's meat and tofu in this. This meat, by the way, pork or beef, is fine. Whatever you got. Whatever's manlier. Add in the chilies. Finally got some red chilies in the garden. That's nice. Garlic and ginger. Keep stir-frying that around. Keep stir-frying that around. Sounds good, doesn't it? This is water, just room temperature water, and we'll simmer this down so it becomes more like a sauce than a soup. Touch it lovingly with your spatula. Add in whatever sort of soybean paste you have. We're going with the laoganma. Add some nice color. See how the color has changed? If you're looking for that color and you don't have it, maybe try some chili oil, which is nice and red. If you can't find the paste, then add some more soy sauce. Soy sauce, after all, is made from soybeans, so you'll get some of that flavor. She's only adding a little bit. Add a little salt. That was a lot. Oh, there's more. There's more salt. Okay, well, it actually wasn't that salty when I ate it, so. Mix around. Alright, we're almost finished. You gotta fry it for a few minutes, longer than this video suggests, until it kind of looks like that. Serve it on some rice with some other dishes. Alright, well that looks nice, doesn't it? Eat it standing in the kitchen. Hey, let me let you in on a little secret. This is the second time she tried it, and the first time she tried it, she burned her mouth. And her face was, it looked like she burned her mouth. And she's like, it's delicious. Hey, give us some requests, guys and girls. And if she knows how to do it, we'll make it. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.